Alright, hey everybody, Quinn here from Tactical and Practical. Got a new piece of kit and wanted to share with you. I already took it out of the box. I have a separate video where I do so, but there wasn't much in the box. So this is the Vortex monocular as opposed to a binocular. This is the Vortex Solo 10 by 36. I think it retails for about $200, and right now they're on sale for quite a bit less than that. Comes with this little utility clip. I don't think I'd ever wear it on a belt, but I suppose you could stick it in your pack on the inside of an exterior pocket and use this to hold it in place. The only complaint that I have so far with this thing is that it doesn't come with any protective eye caps. So I don't think that I would be very likely to just jam this in a pack and leave it for fear that some twig, stick, whatever is going to get in here. Fully multi-coated optics. It does have this cross-hatching, I don't know, I think they call it diamond grip or something, but I will say it's pretty grippy. I mean, when you grab it, it's not going anywhere in your hand, and it feels like it fits ergonomically, and it doesn't feel like it's going to slip. It has this focus ring, which is knurled, and then also has these little index extra knurling or nibs, bumps, so with your finger you should be able to grab those and focus it. I will say that it's a little stiff, but that could just be because it's brand new. I tried to find out what is the equivalent glass that they are using for these things. I've got the PST Gen 2 1:6, and that thing is crystal clear. It almost feels like it is actually making your sight picture brighter. At the price point of $200, I don't think that this is on par with what is it, the Razor, I think, but it's not on par with the PST Gen 2 either. So we'll see if we can get you through this reticle a little bit. I've got a trip coming up. I'm going to Alaska, and I thought it might be nice to have one of these to just throw in a poncho or a pocket or a light day pack in times when I don't necessarily want to carry my binoculars. Shed a little weight, they're not quite as clunky, and I mean, I might be out looking around and see an eagle or a whale or whatever and just want to get a better view of it, and I can do that with this significantly lighter package than I can with my binoculars. It comes with this pouch, which is padded, has a belt loop on it, also comes with a wrist lanyard, so you don't drop it into the ocean. That's the other reason I bought this, is at the price point, if I did drop it in the ocean, I wouldn't cry a river over it. Thought it'd be a handy device. You know, maybe let the kid use it, share with the family. I can be kind of picky about my gear sometimes, and handing an 8-year-old an expensive pair of binoculars can be a little nerve-wracking. I bought her own pair, but if she wanted to play with this, I'd feel comfortable doing it. Again, only complaint so far, it's clear, but it is not what I would call superior optical quality. But in the glass department, I don't think any of us can argue. You really do get what you pay for. You can look through a variety of scopes at different price points, and you can clearly see the difference. And in this case, you're getting what you pay for at a couple $100 price point. I'm going to turn the camera around and see if I can get this camera to look downrange for you through that vortex, and then through my Vanguards, which are the Endeavor ED fully multi-coated low dispersion Hoya glass. And let me look, and just so we're comparing apples to apples, they are both 10 bys. These are 10 by 42s, so they might be a little brighter based on the objective lens. That Solo is the 10 by 36. They do make them smaller, but I went with the larger one just because it wasn't that much, for the idea of having a compact and portable unit, it wasn't that much bigger, I didn't think. Although holding it with one hand, I do jiggle a little bit, and if they make an 8-by model instead of a 10-by model, that would take some of that jiggle out of the equation. So I'm going to turn this camera around, put it down the hill, and see if we can't maybe get you a couple shots to see if you can tell any difference in these in the glass on these. So I'm going to crank you up a little bit, try to get you off the fence. There you go. And let's see if we can find a target down there. That swing is always kind of a good one for us. and make sure we're zoomed all the way out. Let's see if we zoom in to show you the swing. There it is right there. There's the blue swing. Put you in the center. Zoom it all the way back. This may not be super effective, but we're going to try it out. I've always had some difficulty getting the scopes to line up, but if I can get a moment or two to get a screenshot, usually I can at least get you the reticle. And I don't know if this is actually going to work for us. It's going to be pretty hard to line it. Let's see, eye relief would be like, that would be like my eye on it. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this work for you guys. I need to devise a method. Maybe if I put my phone up to it, I could get a couple pictures. I've got focus on the camera, which is auto-focusing as I move, as fast as I'm moving the knob. And it is trying to correct while I'm trying to correct, and I think we're fighting each other. Crystal clear through the Vanguard. Let's put the Vortex on there just for a minute. Kind of, if we do them back to back, I should be able to discern if there's a difference. Not quite as crisp, not quite as bright, but still a pretty good picture. Is the other one worth more than twice as much? I don't know. Actually, maybe in this case. Just depends on what you're going to use it for. My binoculars won't fit in my pocket, that's for sure. But this thing is pretty clear, it's pretty crisp, but it's not as on par with what you might have on top of your rifle, or what you might use in a preferred, say, a bird watching situation, or if you're sitting on a mountainside, hillside, boulder, in a deer stand, and you want to be glassing for a long period of time. I would certainly go with my binoculars in that case, but for portability, lightweight, you know, easy to use, knock around. The price point won't kill you. You probably won't cry if you drop them in the ocean. The monocular is actually pretty cool. So if you're in the market for one, I'd suggest checking out the Vortex monoculars. Again, this is the 10x36. They do come in other sizes. For a couple $100, I think you'll probably be satisfied. I think I'm going to be satisfied and use it. Maybe after I knock it around in the field next month up in Alaska, I'll come back and give you a report and tell you how it's standing up over the test of time. But I don't think you'd be disappointed if you get into the thing for 130, 150 bucks. You know, again, glass, you get what you pay for. Binoculars, scopes, monoculars, whatever it is, when it comes to getting towards high-end glass, you get what you pay for. I think like the scope range, you kind of have like a $100 to $300 kind of bottom entry type thing. Then you go kind of $300 to $800, $900, and then once you get over $1,000, you start having some choices where there's real discernible differences over those mid price point models. Just depends what you want to spend your money on. So whatever you spend your money on, I hope you get out and use it, and get out in the great outdoors and enjoy it. If this video helped a little bit and helped you make an informed decision, please take a second and like the video, subscribe to the channel. If this helps you, you like the video, it helps me, and then I can keep these things going. I always like to help make informed consumers, because then we make better decisions and we force the manufacturers to make better products. The only knock on it, which may be minor, is that it has no lens caps. I may see if I can get a bikini style lens cap for a scope that has the elastic stretchy bands and slap it on here. If I was able to do that, I'd feel way better about using that utility clip. You can actually take off this utility clip. It's accessible via those, looks like they're Allen wrench heads, or maybe those Torx. If you do that, however, it still leaves this big mounting nib. So you'll still have kind of a protrusion if you take that off, but you can remove the clip if you choose. First impressions, yeah, pretty nice. I think you get what you pay for. I think these are priced, this is priced right, and you wouldn't be disappointed, and maybe get some use out of it. Have a good day. We'll see you guys later. Bye.